Hello and welcome back to The Broken Doll. Today I am making another my second video for today, and this second video is about Belinda's babies. Belinda, I hear your frustration. Huge. Belinda is a Canadian lady like I am, and we know what our world is going through right now and I mean our world, not as in the world as a whole right now, just our world between Canada and United States with the tariffs. I was not going to talk about it, but it's coming out that I think I need to support Belinda and her frustration, because I've got the same frustration as you do. I hear you loud and clear. But let's get something straight right now about this. If you're on my channel, and you have subscribed to me, you're my dolly friend for as long as you stay with me. I do not put borders between us. I do not see a border at all. If you're from England, if you're from Australia, from the United States, or Japan, and China, or wherever, I do not see your country, I see you, and only you. But I have to deal with some things because there is, in another sense, there is a border there. I can't excuse the total parts of it. There are some things that are going to affect us, but we're not going to allow it to bleed into our doll world. Though it is in another sense. I'm going back and forth, and I feel like that's what's going on in our two worlds right now between the United States and Canada. I'm back and forth. I feel like I'm a pendulum on a clock going back and forth, back and forth. And Belinda, I feel your frustration. I hear your frustration. Actually, I feel your frustration, because why? I'm experiencing the same here. So what is it that's bugging us? Well, Belinda was talking about, now if you want to go to see her, she's a wonderful lady, funny woman, great channel, Belinda's Babies. Look her up. Anyhow, because of these tariffs that are from the United States and Canada, they're going back and forth on, what's affecting her at this time is that she's being gifted some dolls from the United States. But because of the tariffs going on, she might have to pay now on those gifted dolls. And not just a little bit, a little chunk of change there, you know. And the thing is, that's not right. Back before the tariffs, I know I received dolls gifted to me, and because I would say to them, well, please just put down these two things. It's a gift, and make it under $100. Do not put 100, or I will have to pay at the door. If you leave it underneath $100, you know, say $30, $40, I won't have to pay anything on that, and it's a gift to me. And I never had to pay. Well, I'm not going to say quite never. One time I did, but it was just a little bit of money, you know, $5, $6. You can let that slide, you know. Once in a while, they just have to collect something, and so I let them have their moment, you know. But on the whole, I never had to pay anything at my door when it was a gift to me. But the thing is that it seems like right now, it doesn't matter if it's a gift, you're going to have to pay something on that gift coming across to you. I didn't know that was happening, because I also received gifted dolls, and especially from my friend in Iowa, Janet. I don't see her border. I love seeing her state that she's in. That delights me. I like seeing where people are from. But as far as borders are concerned, like I said, they're non-existent, because this is a doll world we're in, where it's a world of no borders. We just come together and we talk dolls, and then we leave and go back to our lives again. But the thing is that I hear you, Belinda, that, you know, having to pay this out now is very frustrating, especially when it is a gift. So I don't know. I'm now wondering if I send money to Janet and she sends me dolls. I send her shipping money, and then she ships the dolls to me. And the thing is that I don't know if I want to send any more money to her anymore right now anyways, until this is settled, because she sends me huge boxes in. What am I going to pay on those big, huge boxes? I mean, they're big. When she sends me a box, she sends me a huge box of dolls. How much is that going to cost me when it comes to my door? Another $100 or whatever. I might have to pay at my door. I'm really hesitant now. I'm sitting back going, well, I might have to wait till this is all battled out, you know, with the higher ups up there in our governments, and let them deal with it. But the thing is right now, what do we do? You know, I might just have to talk to Janet and just say, let's just sit back for a little bit and let's not do too much at this time. I don't know what, you know, there's a lot going on in our world right now. And we have to look at it. We have to talk about it. We have to deal with it. And so I hear your frustration, Belinda. I really do. And but I hold nothing against my American friends. To me, you're just dolly friends. That's how I see you. I see all of you, and we're going to stay friends, and we're going to have a good time on my channel here. And we're going to restore dolls, and we're going to make them beautiful again, and we're going to have lots of fun that way. You know, I've got some fun things coming up that I want to look into, and but I don't go for any of this other stuff, you know. I hear there's anger between Canadians and Americans. No, I'm not going there. I don't want that trash in my life. I'm not doing that, and I refuse to do that right now, at any time. I was going to say right now, maybe later. Okay, guys, no, not even later. There's not going to be any of that. Like I said, this is my doll world. You are part of it, and that's how I look at it. But Belinda, I hear your frustration. I love your choice of words yesterday. I thought that was wonderful. You made me laugh. I laughed right out loud. Oh my goodness, I love your oops. That was a good oops. But anyhow, I hope, Belinda, you are watching this, and but I want you to know I hear you. And I think we all heard her yesterday on her video, her frustration. Just listen to the frustration. That's what it was about yesterday. And she's a very wonderful woman, and funny as ever. And but the thing is that sometimes politics does get into wants to muck into our world, and I'm trying to keep it out of my doll world. It's heavy, and I don't want to be weighed down by the heaviness of our world. I got into this to get away from the heaviness of the world, and to have a place of delight and wonder, you know, doing some wonderful things here and everything. And it wasn't supposed to be about that. And so I'm going to keep it as close to that as possible. But is it going to seep in once in a while? Yes, it probably will. Can't help it, but it is going to. It's on our minds. It's part of us. But I want to put up that also it's not going to infiltrate to the point where we can't talk to one another. This is a doll world. We talk dolls here, and politics is hard to keep out. It is, and I hear you, Belinda, on that, because especially with having to pay at the door for something that was gifted to you. She was saying how she has a couple gifted parcels coming in from the United States, and she will have to pay on them when she receives them. They're coming from UPS. I don't like UPS coming into Canada. I won't use, if somebody says I want to send it UPS, I say don't, because they charge me already at my door. I paid for the service on the American side, then I got to pay a Canadian service on this side, and then I got to pay now apparently more. There's going to be more on me. I don't like UPS. I use USPS, and that works a lot better for me, so I don't like UPS at all, UPS. It's just not something I like to use, so because of all their additives that they put on. And I had them come to my door one day, and they said, you owe me this. I said, well, send it back, because I'm not going to pay you. You know, no. I said, so I think it was coming from Doll Part Supply, so I called them. I said, I had to send it back to you because they want this much more. And they said, oh, there's a little box there. Tell us how you want it sent. I said, USPS. All right, we'll send it through that. And they did. And I did quite fine with that. So, yeah, just letting you know about it. And I didn't have to pay no fees when it came the second time around. So now when I talk to them, I always put it in the box, please send through USPS. And I never have a problem. I told them about the extra fees and charges that are on my side of the border. Now apparently there's there's going to be even something else on top of that. Oh, what a mess we're in. Oh my goodness, yes, Mabel. Mabel's here with me. She put her paw on top of my hand because she's also feeling it, you know, in her little kitty cat world. So, but anyways, it is what it is. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Belinda, we're with you. We support you. And you keep that language coming. Okay. And, you know, we're going to get through this. And we're not going to let it take us down in the doll world. The doll world is an untouchable area where I'm not going to allow the politics to get in there. But in some dimensions, it's gonna come in. We have to talk about some things, how it's affecting us. How can we get around things, or how can we do things, or do we need to delay things right now? That part of it we are going to have to talk about. But the actual stuff about it, I am not going to mess with. I'm not going to get into it. But you're going to give me a high five? Let's see if she... I don't know if you can see her. No, I don't think you can. Okay. I just kissed the girl. Okay, thank you for joining me. And we're going to... Oh, We're going to talk to you again really soon. Bye-bye.